Loka samasta sukino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukino bhavantu.
Let's chant the mystical syllable Om 7 times. Om. 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 Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Vatsanga Maharaskam Vanamala Shankara Chakram Garam Deram Krishna Vande Jagat Gurum. Namaste, my friends. Honor to the divine within, everyone and everything. Om is the resonance of the pranav, the field of life force. We live in this ocean of life force like fish who swim in the water. We're swimming in the water of this ocean of life force. And every moment, this ocean of life breath, of prana, the life breath of a living universe. The universe is a single organism, the life breath of a living universe. And every moment, that everything that moves is the spiraling life breath of this universe. And your body is an exact replica, a microcosm of the dynamics of creation. So in every moment, this breath of life, the spiraling spiritus, spirals down as the animating force in the macrocosm, and then in everything that moves is the resonance and entrainment with the spiraling life breath of a living universe. From galaxies to quark, the universe is a one single living organism, and you are an atom in the body of that infinite living being. So Om is the sound of the life breath, and we can tune more deeply into this life breath and entrain more purely with this life breath by chanting the mystical syllable Om. We're once again focusing on mantra yoga. Again, mantra are words of liberation, words in the language of the gods, Devanagari. Sanskrit, the perfected language, a language that is psychoactive and psychometric, that the aksharas, the immortal, the eternal sounds, the eternal keynotes of this language parallel the dynamics of creation. And in our case, the sonics and ultrasonics facilitate these states of consciousness, and in our case, not merely exalted states of consciousness, but states that tune you into your inherent divinity, that tune you into the source. So we practice mantra yoga as the ultimate medicine, which is to reunite with our own natural state, our own inherent divinity. Last week, we began to focus on the secret esoteric mantra of the Brahmin caste, a lineage whose lives are devoted to attunement to the source, attunement to essence. I mean, a Brahmin, I used to take meditation courses where there'd be some Brahmins in the course, and they would eat separately because they didn't even want you to gaze upon their food. You weren't allowed to look at the food because your gaze would influence the food, and they would be taking in your gaze as they eat, because everything is energy and consciousness. So every element of that Brahman's life, from their first breath in the morning, they're checking which nostril they're breathing from, and then correcting it so that their day is in alignment properly. And from the first breath to the last breath, there's a prayer for every act of the day and every time of the day. And it's a day that's focused on soul communion. And so their dharma, their place in creation, is to prepare this holy water, so that when you go to the temple and you put your hand out and they pour this holy water that's been poured over the deity. And again, water is a tremendous medium for consciousness and a tremendous medium for Shakti. Water is one of the elementals, one of the elements, and water is inherently pure, like fire, like air, like ether, like earth. Each is incredibly pure, meaning that it's, so that this water is the purest medium for consciousness and for life force, so that they prepared this holy water. Now, it's not like the holy water you get in the church where they just boil the hell out of it. No. This holy water there's a whole ritual that sometimes has gone on for hundreds and even thousands of years of worshiping the focal point, the deity, the Murti, and that the water's poured over that deity and takes in all of these prayers, takes in the fruit of thousands of years of devotion, and you bring it to your lips. There have been times where I've waited 10, 11 hours in line at a particularly powerful spot to receive that blessing of that holy water. And there's a temple I go to regularly. Fortunately, these days they have a senior line, and I can go into the senior line and get in only an hour or two, because sometimes it's a day in line to get to receive the grace of the holy water. So in any case, we're talking about the secret esoteric mantra of the Brahmin caste, a mantra that's whispered in the ear of their son at the point of initiation. Traditionally, Sanskrit and mantras were not allowed to be taught to women and to casteless people like myself or you. But the Dr. Murgesu, who initiated me into Gayatri Mantra, said the mantra is too powerful, has too much grace to deny it to anyone. Again, in the Sanatana Dharma and the wisdom of ancient India, everyone is God. God is all pervasive. So realizing that everyone deserves the blessing of realizing their inherent divinity. And like there's a temple that you attempted to go to in Varanasi, the Kashi Vishwanath temple, and for years and years and years, they would kick you out before you got your foot over the threshold. And then a particular saint just faced them. Look, everyone's God. How can you deny this grace to people? And they now allow Westerners to come in. I love to tell the story. So I'd been trying to crash that temple on numerous occasions over the decades. And finally I went, and I'd given up, and I was just chatting with a policeman who kind of guards the gateway there for mad bombers. And he says, "Oh no, you can come in now. We've changed the policy." And I said, "Yes." So the next morning, I went there at 5 a.m. to get the blessings of the opening of the Sanctum Sanctorum. And I got there at 5 in the morning, and they said, no, it's 3 in the morning. So the next day I went there at 3 in the morning, and they said, yes, it's 3 in the morning, but you need to buy a ticket the night before. So I'm there in the alleyway outside the temple, and there's a big metal gate. And finally, this fella shows up, and I tell him, "Look, I came here yesterday. I came here today. They won't let me in. I didn't have it." He says, "Don't worry," and he pushes the gate open. He rings the bell, and the Brahmin comes to the gate. He pushes the gate open. He pushes the Brahmin out of the way. It turns out he's the anchorman on the 6 o'clock news in Varanasi, and a VIP. And he takes me and he introduces me to a high priest. And then he takes me to the sanctum sanctorum, to the Kashi Vishwanath Shiva Lingam, and gives me flowers and water and sandalwood and says, "Pray." So one of the beautiful things about Lord Shiva, who is the personification of all the gifts of embodiment of tamas guna, is Lord Shiva is simple and easy to please. That Lord Shiva is the god of outcasts, criminals, bozos. Um, uh, he is simple and easy to please. If there's no one who he will not take into his heart, there's no one who he will not bless. There's no way you can avoid his grace if you choose to turn towards it. So there's a Shiva temple, and in Shiva temple, anyone can approach the lingam and pray. It's not like the other temples where only the Brahmins are really let in there. So I had that great blessing to go to Kashi Vishwanath Temple and to pray at this ancient lingam, and what is said to be one of the oldest and most venerated temples in Varanasi, which is said to be the oldest continuous city in the world. Once I was in South India, and I was with this Dutch fellow who was a devotee of the immortal Babaji, who is said to live beyond time and space in the Himalayas, and is born when his services are needed. And so he was a devotee of Harikan Baba, who claimed to be an incarnation of the immortal Babaji. And it was Harikan Baba's birthday. And so we went to the Shiva temple to honor it. At sunset, we went over to the Shiva temple in town to honor Harikan Baba's birthday. And as we were stepping over the threshold, the temple was struck by lightning. So as we were stepping over the threshold, boom! And Shiva just shocked us into awakening and welcomed us into his presence. One of the names of Shiva is Rudra, the god of thunder. And these South Indian temples have a huge metal pole, a high metal pole, probably made out of brass or some superconductor there, right at the front of the temple. And that was struck by lightning. And so we honored the guru, Babaji, and we honored Babaji as a devotee of Lord Shiva, and he blessed us with this lightning in that moment. Just amazing grace. In any case, we're here focusing on the secret esoteric mantra of the Brahmin caste. And the Gayatri mantra, which refers to the meter. Gayatri means song and refers to the underlying meter, the underlying rhythm, the underlying resonance, and the capacity of that resonance to entrain with the order of creation, with the forces of creation, and the particular resonance that is set up in the higher centers here in the sphenoid sutures and in the cerebral spinal fluid. So what we're talking about is rhythms that establish very pure harmonics in the cerebral spinal fluid so that we can receive the most potent expressions of the one. So Gayatri evidently establishes that highly coherent field in the cerebral spinal fluid that tunes you into the highest essences of grace and liberation. And today we're going to be using a method of chanting the Gayatri that's called the Gayatri PranaYama. That this is a Gayatri that controls the prana, that controls the life force. Oh, I was going to say that Gayatri refers to this. Uh, there are thousands of Gayatri mantras, and we're learning the Surya Gayatri mantra. But there's a Gayatri to invoke Lord Ganesha, Ekadantaya Vidmahe Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tenodante Prachodat. There are Gayatris to invoke Lord Dakshinamurti, Tat Purushaya Vidmahi Mahadevaya Dhimahi Teno Rudra Prachodat. But we're learning the Surya Gayatri, which invokes Savitri, which is the light that illuminates all the infinite suns. So we're talking about what we call the Milky Way, which the sages call the Akasha Ganga. So can you picture the Milky Way and all that energy of all those suns of the Akasha Ganga? So that this is the river of life which flows into all the waters of life to bless us. So Savitri refers to the, uh, I want to use the word holographic knowledge. But the word holographic knowledge only begins to point to what I'm trying to point to, which is that, again, you are the product of ultimate intelligence, that you are not the wave in the ocean. You are the ocean in the wave. You are the ocean in the wave. So that Purnama, totality, is expressed fully in every quark of creation. That everything that manifests embodies that. So we're talking about the light of consciousness right here, which is the presence right here in this moment, that is allowing you to be what we call conscious, cognizant, present, lucid. This is what we're talking about right here, right here. This right here. Yeah, this stuff right here that's allowing you to be present in this moment. That is God. That is the distinguished characteristic of life is this discriminating wisdom, is this cognizance, is this incredible feminine quality of awareness, the quality of Shakti. And Shakti is prana. Shakti is the manifest aspect of the mystery. And Shakti manifests as life force. So everything that lives is the embodiment of Shakti and the fruit of prana. And everything that lives is pregnant with mystery, pregnant with all that beauty and majesty and splendor and grace. And it's right here as the presence, as the lucidity, as the cognizance, as the grace that is in every nanosecond of this creation. So what we're talking about is not being distracted for a few moments. And the gift that we have and the possibility that we have of cultivating an attunement to the source, which is omnipresent and which is available in each moment because it is what is sustaining us. It is what is making it possible for us to cultivate these distractions. So there's no more universal tool for communing with the source than mantra. And in this case, we're going to be using mantra um, not merely to invoke Savitri, the light which illuminates the Akasha Ganga, the light of infinite stars, the light which is illuminating you, my dear star. But we're also going to be using the Bija mantras to align the chakras. Again, everything in creation is a microcosm of creation and embodies the dynamics of creation, of energy moving from spirit to matter, from above to below, from subtle to gross, so that your body personifies the seven heavens and the seven steps in which energy moves from spirit. Here it is, Prakriti, pra to go forth, vrit to turn, the life, spiraling life force, this ocean of life force that races up the Schneerdian membrane, and there it radiates up to animate the two lobes of the brain, which embody the mental plane and provide that seed of vision, that idea, which then steps down to your throat. The throat chakra is the nucleus of your etheric body and a microcosm of Vak, the powers of the voice, the powers of vibration to step down into appearances. So it goes from mental plane to ether. Ether mediates between the subtle universal elements and the gross material elements of manifestation, between the cosmic air, the cosmic fire, the cosmic water, the cosmic earth, and the gross material ether, air, fire, water, earth. Steps down to air, the desires and aversions, which are at the heart of what moves us in life, and fire, where we embody these forces and walk our talk, give birth to create them in the world, and water, where we express this emotionally in this process of giving birth, giving form, and earth, where we release it onto the earth. That your body is a microcosm of the process of creation, the seven planes of heaven, from spirit to matter, from heaven to earth. So the chakras are points of harmonic convergence between the energy fields of your energy body and the bodies of our Mother Earth, our solar system, and the universe as a living, breathing, conscious, singular organism. So the chakras are points of harmonic convergence because awareness is ubiquitous. Cognizance, this feminine quality of discriminating, the Shakti is ubiquitous and omniscient in its awareness. And in the same way that when you, the tiny, so I accidentally touch this cactus and the tiniest pinprick touches my skin, I can feel it. And the same cognizance, which allows me to feel every level of microcosm and macrocosm in this body as energy, and the slightest disturbance on any level in any field doesn't just begin and end here. It goes out to the far reaches of the universe as a singular organism seeking to cybernetic mechanisms to maintain its homeostasis. Again, you are a microcosm of this process, which is embodied in the sympathetic nervous system. I hope this makes some sense to you. I'm not sure. In today's energy medicine talk, we're going to be talking about the core energy and how to work to release stress, shock, and trauma from the core energy. But in any case, um, today in mantra yoga, we're also working with this ultrasonic core energy, this neutral and neutronic energy, Dr. Stone called it, the neutral energy, the energy that communes with the source, with sattva guna. Sat as being, the force of equilibrium, that everything is breathing through cycles of cosmic attunement, through attunement with the source of equilibrium, self-correcting, and then attunement with fire, creation, and attunement with water, the crystallization of this creation in form, solar, lunar, and source. Everything moves through Tao, Yang, Yin, neutral, positive, and negative, source, involution, and evolution, sensory and motor, motor and sensory expression. So we're learning this mantra today that balances the chakras and is a sound bath. I know many of you are attracted to sound baths that use gongs and crystalline bowls and Tibetan metallic bowls, and you can feel them in your gross bodies. But there is no musical instrument in creation more profound than your voice. That your voice entrains with all of the bodies of the subtle body, with the Annamaya Kosha, the body of food, the Pranamaya Kosha, the body of life force, the Manomaya Kosha, the body of intelligence, the Vijnana Maya Kosha, and the Ananda Maya Kosha, the higher essences of creative intelligence. So let's begin to look at that mantra. Last week we began to focus on the Gayatri Mantra. And hopefully this will work, that Vanamali Mataji will remind us of the Gayatri Mantra.
The Gayatri Mantra. Om Bhur Bhuvah Swah Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayad. Om Bhur Bhuvah Swah Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayad. Om Bhurbhuvah Swah Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayad. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha. Om Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat.
Together.
Om Bhuvah Swaha. Om Tad Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha. Om Tad Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat.
So the Gayatri that we're learning today includes the chakra balance, and you'll hear it here in this one here. Okay, let's play him.
आवाज मत करो जरा. भूर्भुवः
पितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो जो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ आपो ज्योति रसोऽमृतं ब्रह्मभूर्भुवस्वरो हरिः ॐ
So, in the mantra, in the chakra balance that we're going to be learning today, we're going to be focusing on the root chakra at the sacrococcygeal juncture, right at the tip of the tailbone. And we're going, Om Bhur, that the earth is the embodiment of the mystery of Om, of the Shakti, of the life force. Then we go, Om Bhuvaha, that the astral plane, that the subtle planes are the embodiment of the mysteries contained in the holographic knowledge of Om. Then we go to Om Swar, heaven itself is contained in this mystical utterance of the Om. Then we go Om. So we're tuning into these dimensions. So from Om Burloka, Om the earth, Om Bhuvaha Loka, Om the astral, the subtle, Om astral, the stars, the starry body of the universe. Wow, Om the earth is my body. It's made of Om. Om, the starry body of the universe. Wow, the astral body, all of these stars are my body, and we're all one in this, the omniscience of the Om. Om Swar, and that which even goes beyond the form of the universe. And Om Maha, just consciousness itself, is an expression of this Om. Om Jnana, knowledge, is the expression of this Om. Tapa, intention, the mystery of intention which underlies this creation. What are we doing here? Whoever dreamed this up? Why? Tapa is the, I guess, the why, but is passion, is desire, as intention, is which the sages say that desire is the seed of this creation. We used to have a wonderful, incredible sage, Papaji, and he said he was reborn in this lifetime and had to live through this whole lifetime because as a great sage in the previous lifetime, he was lusting after one of the women who was caring for the ashram. And he said in this lifetime, at one point he was caring for close to 30 women. Because the family had come over from Pakistan in petition, and somehow he was the one that was working and had to feed something 27 to 30 women there. And this was, again, this little seed of desire in a previous lifetime of lusting after this young woman. So desire, sages tell us, what brings us into these dreams that we are immersed in now. So again, after knowledge comes tapa, desire. Desire is so powerful. So as they say, you better watch what you wish for. And then it's Om Satyam. So in this case, you can get clear that your passion is liberation. Get clear that your desire is liberation. Sure, you want money, you want good looks, you want sex. Yeah. No, you want sugar. Get clear, Om Tapa, that your desire is liberation, and that is your highest desire, perhaps. Om Satyam, being mystery itself. Om Tat Savitur Varenyan, that light of consciousness that illuminates that which is worthy of worship. that sin-destroying blessing of that mystery which is worthy of worship. Om, everything is the self-effulgence, the nectar of immortality, the creator, earth, heaven, and beyond. Everything is this mystery of the Om. So this is a sound bath. And so we're going to be focusing on the root chakra and going Om Bhur. Focusing on the water chakra at the sacrum, Om Bhuvaha. At the heart, solar plexus, Om Swaha. At the heart, Om Maha. At the throat, Om Jana. At the third eye, Om Tapa. At the crown, Om Satyam. And then we'll go Om Tat Savatur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Om Apo Jyotira Samritam Brahma Bhurbuva Swarom Om. So I think I have it here, and we're going to play it and see what happens. So we're going to play this for the next 15 minutes or so, and you're invited to chant along. Again, the colors are flame, the color of molten lava, the color of the root chakra. The vermilion is the color of the root chakra, the color of molten lava, and burning on that is flame, the color of fire. On the second chakra, the third chakra is luster, the translucent white light of the soul. The fourth chakra is emerald, the color of the emerald earth. The fifth chakra is the colors of the sky, the deep blues of the sunset sky, night sky, lapis, the color of the night sky with the stars shining in it. And then the third eye, amethyst, and the crown, diamond white light. So let's chant, focusing on each of these centers in this sound bath. Again, the absolute is the cognizance, the awareness. It's right here, omnipresent. And this awareness gives birth to Brahma, the breath of life. So every rhythm of this breath of life is pregnant with the Omkar, the holographic knowledge which creates the universe. In the same way, the tiniest bit of semen, an ovum, create this amazing body. The tiniest microcosmic presence of this mystery can create universes. So let's chant this Om, the vibration that is the mother of creation, that contains within it all the potency to create infinite paralleling universes of infinite galaxies, of the expression of the creative potential of the one mystery.
Om Bhuva Om Swaha Om Maha Om Jana Om Tapa Om Satyam Om Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Om Apojyoti Rasomritam Brahma Bhurbuva Swarom Om. Om Bhur ॐ मः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम् ॐ तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः स्वरो ॐ ॐ सत्यम् ॐ तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः स्वरो ॐ भुवः ॐ स्वः ॐ महः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम् ॐ तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः स्वरो ॐ भुवः ॐ स्वः ॐ महः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम् ॐ तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः स्वरो ॐ भुवः ॐ स्वः ॐ महः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम् ॐ तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः स्वरो ॐ भुवः ॐ स्वः ॐ महः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम् ॐ तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः स्वरो ॐ भुवः ॐ स्वः ॐ महः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम् ॐ तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः स्वरो ॐ भुवः ॐ स्वः ॐ महः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम् ॐ तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः स्वरो ॐ भुवः ॐ स्वः ॐ महः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम् ॐ तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः स्वरो ॐ भुवः ॐ स्वः ॐ महः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम् ॐ तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः स्वरो ॐ भुवः ॐ स्वः ॐ महः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम् ॐ तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्मभूर्भुव स्वरो ॐ भुवः ॐ स्वः ॐ महः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम् ॐ तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्मभूर्भुव स्वरो ॐ
Last time.
ॐ भुवः ॐ स्वः ॐ महः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम् ॐ तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्मभूर्भुव स्वरो ॐ
Oh, let's turn within and commune with the coherence, commune with the silence, the mystery that we've been cultivating through the pranic sound bath. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May peace, may peace, may peace and justice prevail on our beloved Mother Earth. We dedicate our efforts to a springtime of humanity, where all humanity makes a leap in consciousness and realizes the unity and divinity of all life, where we cherish our Mother Earth as our own dear mother, where we share with each other as brothers and sisters for all our relations. Hari Om Tat Sat. You're always welcome to email me your questions, Bruce at weare1.us, WEARE, the numeral 1.us. You can always, this sound bath is available in 108 and 27, 57, 54, 108, 27 repetitions and 108 repetitions on YouTube. Look for Pranayama Sound Bath, and my name should take you to my channel, and you can do this practice. Especially powerful on a full moon, always powerful at sunrise and sunset, especially powerful on the solstice or equinox, and especially powerful on your own birthday. So please email me your questions, Bruce, at weare1.us to be re1.us. Goddess bless. Om Namah Shivaya. Thank you.